Alright guys, so today's video is testing out a new product that I only have a sample of because when I went to the store, actually the Clinique counter, to buy my foundation, I had inquired about the newest addition to the Clinique range, and that is the BIY Blend It Yourself Pigment Drops. So this is the tiny little sample that I have. I have it in the shade 110 Very Fair Neutral, which is supposed to match the foundation, the Even Better, which I went and bought the full size because I really enjoyed the sample that I've been using since the beginning of January. And I wear shade Linen number 24, and that is also Very Fair Neutral in the Even Better with SPF 15. She was an older lady at the counter, said that she hadn't done the training on it yet. So from her understanding, it's supposed to be a tinted moisturizer. So I have looked at the Ulta website, Nordstrom, and the Clinique website, and they all state that this BIY is supposed to be something that you mix in with a moisturizer. There's no mention of you mixing this in to serums, foundations, or any other type of product. It's meant to create a tinted moisturizer, which makes it just a little bit different than the Cover FX custom cover drops, which can be mixed into absolutely anything, which I personally haven't tried. I have been wanting to try it, but I think the shade that I might be is out of stock a lot of the times. I think I might be G20 or G30 in that range. So I wanted to try this out. I have cleansed my skin. I did a scrub this morning and I haven't put any moisturizer on. I just have eye cream. So we're going to mix this into my medical grade skincare moisturizer, the Skin Medica Ultra Sheer moisturizer, which I have been loving. I'm trying to finish up this sample before I bust out the full size. And it says that you can do 1 drop for sheer coverage, 2 to 3 for medium, and then if you wanted full coverage, then you can add 4 to 5 or however many you want. So for me, this is what my skin looks like with nothing on. I do have some hyperpigmentation and some scarring here that honestly, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up really well, but they have gone down considerably. So I do need some coverage there. And not so much here, just a little bit like a red spot, but that's not a blemish. It's flat, it's smooth. And that's it, nothing else. My chin seems, just a little bit rosy, some redness here. So we're going to see if this actually works. I think the little bottle is so darling. So like I said, I have the shade number 110 Very Fair, and it's supposed to be very liquidy, so we'll see. I'm going to take a Q-tip to kind of grab some of the moisturizer. I'm going to use the back of my hand, which is clean, to apply. I'm going to start with that much moisturizer. So I'm going to mix in 1 drop. There's 1, and there's 2. So I've taken it onto my fingertips. Oh, I thought I dropped some on my lap. I'm going to take it on my fingertips and just kind of dot this because that's exactly what I would do if I was in my bathroom putting on this moisturizer. So I did 2 drops. And we're going to see. Okay, so I can already tell you that the 2 drops is, it's good for my T-zone because that's like my good area. But the 2 drops for the cheek area is just not enough. Oh, this moisturizer, it feels so good to put this on. So what the idea is that you're supposed to be able to make your own tinted moisturizer with your current moisturizer, whether it's a Clinique one or another brand. And it's not supposed to alter the finish. So if you use a dewy, radiant, shimmery type of moisturizer to give your skin that glow, it's not going to take that away. And if you put this into a matte finish or mattifying mattifying moisturizer, then it's not supposed to change that effect either. So let's hope that that's true. So this is 2 drops all over my face. I feel like didn't really do much of anything. Let's see if I can even this out. Whoa. Okay. Maybe 4 drops. That would give me a really good coverage, I think. Let's do some on this side. This is going to be... Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. This feels really weird because it feels like I'm blending in a foundation with my fingers, which I don't like to do. And I will be doing some concealer under the eye as well. And I'm going to just kind of do really nothing makeup-wise around the eyes today. I mean, if I was wearing this to go out, I would definitely add some bronzer and some blush, because once you perfect your face, it's almost like perfecting your canvas, and it makes you look kind of flat, just like wearing a foundation. So I'm going with a little extra over these areas. 5 drops for the cheek area to get myself a nice smooth. And that's just because of my personal issues in my cheek area. For you, it might be less. So ideally, this is something that could work. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and kind of make sure that I get all of this really well blended. And this is just barely damp, this Posh beauty sponge, which somebody asked, and I got it from Kmart, just in case anybody else is curious about it. Okay, so far I think it's actually a pretty cool product. I will say though, when you go to see this in person, whether it's at Ulta, maybe even in Nordstrom and at the Clinique counter, the product is extremely tiny, like yay big. And I promise you, I'm not exaggerating. It is that big, and it's about 33 bucks. So yeah, it is a pricey product for the amount that you get. However, I will say that if you like this, and let's say 2 or 3 drops is enough to give you a nice even coverage, then something like that size can last you quite a bit, because these are ideally, the whole idea behind this is that it's just pure pigments that you add into a moisturizer to create a tinted moisturizer, which I like the concept of this simply because most tinted moisturizers fall under the umbrella of a one-size-fits-all, and we don't have a one-size-fits-all skin type. You know, we all have different issues, different needs. My moisturizer may not be enough for you. It might be too drying. It might be too moisturizing for you. So the idea of using something like this, or even like the custom cover drops by Cover FX, and mixing it into your favorite moisturizer, it's a tinted moisturizer that you've created that you know is going to work. And hopefully this doesn't really alter anything on my, like, the way it looks throughout the day, because it says not supposed to. I will be back in a little while to show you what this looks like after it starts to sit and kind of melt into the skin throughout the day. Alright guys, so I'm back to do an update on this Clinique BIY sample that I have. It has been almost 7 hours since I filmed the application portion of it. I just kind of wanted to jump on because I lose track of time very quickly. I have been running amok around here, cleaning, dusting, laundry, playing with the animals. So I just wanted to do this before it gets too late and I forget to do it, because it is getting a little late and the sun is starting to go down. So this is what my face looks like after all of the shenanigans of the day. I actually think it's pretty good. I don't think, if I get closer, I don't think that it accentuates any sort of dryness, which is where this is. And it does look a little shiny here because I did put some argan oil on this morning because my chin is extremely dry. But this is my skin with nothing else. I didn't put any concealer on except for under the eyes and the brows. Of course, I will list what I use. It's just the Give Me Brow from Benefit to my T-zone, forehead, and nose. Looks pretty good. I don't think it looks oily or anything like that. Not to me, at least. So I'm really happy with the overall look of it. My chin does seem a little bit kind of, like I said, a little extra dewy because of the argan oil that I put on. Because it's just, that area is just so dry and everything is just magnifies that area. So anyways, hopefully the camera can pick it up being that close, because the lens is like right here. So anyways, I do like it. I think that this is actually a pretty cool product. I think if you have struggled looking for a tinted moisturizer that can cater to your needs, then this product is your solution, because you can add the drops that you need into your current moisturizer that you already love. Obviously, I assume that the moisturizer you're using is your favorite. So if that's the case, then you can completely have the best tinted moisturizer, because it's not just picking a color from a range of whatever brand and then having to make it work or returning it because it doesn't work. So you know this way it's going to work. Now, if any of you have tried this, please share with me your thoughts and your opinions. Have you mixed it with serums, foundations, other products? Let me know how that works. Thumbs up. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys found this review helpful. I was really excited to get on camera and try this because I've never used a product like that before. So I hope you guys liked it. So this is what it looks like. Let me just show you really quickly. When you go to Ulta or the Clinique counter, that's what you want to look for if you're going to look for this product. So I will have it linked for you down below. the Ulta website if you're interested in that, or if you want to order from Clinique, Nordstrom, those different places that you can get it. But I will link one of the places down below and put the information as far as the cost and the amount, and then of course what color I wear, just in case any of you are very similar. So thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. Have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.